Valorize your mental health because your mental health is everything worth prioritizing, guys. Do you know that Benny made her mother to valorize her mental health? What am I talking about? Benny is the brain behind that separation that took place between Clara and Jonathan. And this has been for Clara's own good. And guess what? Benny is just so happy that the mother is now happy. And it's very, very hot on Jonathan, no, because Jonathan is unable to even feed himself. And talking about Hans has already gotten the clue on who masterminded the evil that took place to bring down his image and tarnish his company. And also, Debbie is already in the hands of the police authorities. And what about Auntie Teresa? Auntie Teresa just showed up. And guess who is Auntie Teresa? You don't want to know who this Teresa is because Teresa is the one that birthed Benny. In fact, stay tuned because a lot is found in today's episode. Emeka was plotting with Debbie, right? That they are going to do everything possible for the divorce between Jonathan and Clara to take place. And guess what? Jennifer was in the parlor having her coffee, enjoying herself. And Jonathan, upon the hit given to him by who? By Benny, for him to provide 50,000 for her excursion fee. Jonathan was hoping that Jennifer was going to give her the money. Jennifer, also on her own part, stood her grounds that despite the fact that she loves Benny so much, she's not going to give a kobo. Let Jonathan be a man and take full responsibilities. Being head of the family is not just by mouth, it's not cho, it's by action. Jonathan met Jennifer. You don't know what Jonathan told Jenny. Jonathan told Jenny that, I know your company is paying you too well. I know you're also doing side hustles. And I know you are financially empowered as a woman. I need 100,000 because my daughter needs to pay her excursion fee with it. Did Benny ask of 50,000 or 100,000, Jonathan? Jonathan is using it now in order to smuggle money out of Jennifer's pocket to himself. And Benny monitored Jonathan. She was there, is dropping. And she told herself, oh, so this man is not just a manipulator. This man is not just evil. This man is not just lazy. But this man is also a scammer. You know what a scammer is, right? So he's even scamming his own sister, robbing her of 50,000. I asked of 50,000. He went asking for 100,000 so that he will give me 50 and take 50. Oh no, mom did the right choice leaving this man. And she left. Will Jennifer give this money to Jonathan? Jennifer refused giving this money. Jonathan was shocked. Jenny told Jonathan that, see, young man, I am not Clara that was too naive, that was working and carrying everything and giving to you and feeding you with it, taking good care of you with it. I am your blood, but I'm not going to give you a dime. Call me stingy, call me wicked, call me whatever thing, but I will not give you that money. I regret having you as a brother. If humans were to choose their fellow siblings, Jonathan, you are a delete factor in my life. Jonathan said, because of ordinary 100,000 that I'm asking from you, is that why you are now lifting up your shoulders and talking trash to me? Jonathan calls it ordinary 100,000, but is unable to work that 100,000. His pride and ego is still there 100%. This guy, I wonder if he will change. And he got angry and left. When he left, he's not thinking of going to Kennedy to go and ask Kennedy for the money. Now, Kennedy showed up together with Clara as Kennedy looked for a very beautiful flat for Clara, and Clara paid cash. So as I speak to you, Clara is now having her own house. You see what Clara's decision is leading her towards the ladder of climbing towards her goals, climbing towards success, and climbing towards getting a self-identity. Clara's doors are just opening like that. Clara was just in the wrong place at the right time. I'm just so happy for this lady. Kennedy told her that, look, I'm happy that you are here, but I don't know what you are up to. I don't know your plans. But so far as it is positive, I stand solemnly behind you. Okay? You got my support 100%. And Clara was so happy that Kennedy always stands by her. And Kennedy left. Immediately Kennedy was leaving, guess who knocked at the door? Benny. Another new chapter of who Benny is revealed itself here. Clara saw Benny and was just so happy. That is how she hugged Benny. So all along, Benny was the master planner of this game. So if Benny never used her brain, Clara would have been in that house, in that sham, in that toxic environment. Benny told the mother that she is just so happy that the mother is now having a place, and the mother is happy, and the mother is going to have fresh air. She said, Mom, you need to see that. That is frustrated. That has nowhere to run to, no one to feed him. And they were laughing. I'm so proud of you to have taken this decision. You remember that fateful night I came to your room, Mom? After that, told me that you placed that condition for you. And now decided to take upon myself to come in and fit in the role very well. I'm just so happy that you listened to me and took the right step. Benny went to the room and told Clara that, Clara, you are my mother. I love you so much. But I can't stand seeing you humiliated, seeing you maltreated, seeing you abused, all in the name of marriage. She asked her mother these two questions that night. She told her mother that, are you going to shut down your business, lose your identity, lose your self-happiness just for your child and your marriage? Or are you going to leave this toxic environment and fight for your child and fight for yourself? Clara said, I don't understand you. But one thing I want you to know is this. I am not going anywhere. I would rather choose you than to choose myself or to choose my business. I would rather choose my marriage than to choose any other thing. Benny said, there you go again, Mom. Clara said, if I leave you, how will you cope? If I leave you, your father will automatically marry another woman and bring you to this house, and that woman will maltreat you. So you see the reasons why I need to stay, right? And Benny told the mother to calm down and listen to her talk. Benny told the mother that, Mom, if you stay here, you are going to lose your identity. You are going to lose your business. There will be no income. That is a very lazy fellow. That is an abuser. That is a manipulator. That is always causing you pain. And that is even cheating on you. So staying in this place, it will not give you happiness. It will not give you money. And it will not also help me as your daughter. Do you want all of us to die of starvation, languish in here, and you die of depression? Many women have suffered a lot of depression in their marital homes. Many women even went to their early graves because they were not wise enough to prioritize their mental health. They kept on being there, even at the expense of their daughter or their children. When you stay, your child will also suffer with you. But when you leave, Mom, you are going to give yourself an identity. You are going to give yourself love. You are going to give yourself happiness. You are going to have some fresh air. And your daughter, your child, is going to have a beautiful mother and a beautiful mental mother that is going to take good care of her. Mom, imagine that you stay in this place. Something happens to you. Overthinking kills you or bedridden you. What will become of me? I'll have no place to go to. I'll have nowhere to run to. That will continue with his fornication life. That will continue with his laziness. That will continue with his lie telling. That will continue with his manipulations. And even if that brings in another woman, what will become of me? I'll have nowhere to go to. The woman will maltreat me. But if you leave, I will have a place to come and hide my head. I will have a place to have peace and to call home. A place where there will be no nagging, no fighting. Can't you see that if you leave this place, you are going to help me as your daughter? You are going to fight for me. Fight for my future. Living here is fighting for us, mother. Staying here is destroying my future and destroying your own self. Because this place will not help you grow. You will suffer in poverty. You are here, you are lonely, you are depressed. And the mother said, what will society say? Forget about society. Society are not the one wearing the shoes you are wearing. I have always told you, Mom, when you want to take a decision, forget about what people will say. So far, it's a positive decision that you are taking. If you want to get married to somebody, you have to look at the inner criteria of that person. You have to look at the compatibility between you and that person and not what people are saying. People's judgment doesn't matter in your life. Because you are the one wearing the shoes, not those people. They can only talk, but they will not feel the pain. They will not provide. So will you rather listen to people that will just run their mouth, talk, and they will not help you in any way? Or will you rather sit down and take a decision that will benefit your life, benefit your family? And staying away from that will also make that to help himself. That would also try to better up and be a good version of himself rather than being a bad person. But when you stay here, that will continue being bad each blessed day. Think very well, Mom. Me giving you this condition doesn't mean that I'm placing you under hard times. I just want my dad to think that I am with him, but I'm not with him, I'm with you. Remember, in the restaurant, when his friend got you beaten, I told you that there is a limit to what somebody can take, right? This is the hour. And this is the perfect opportunity for you to live and fight for me, Mom. If you love me, leave this place. Fight for me. Fight for yourself. And tomorrow, if that is a better person, you can now come back and we'll be one happy, beautiful family again. And that is how the mother left. And now, Benny told the mother that the father haven't given her that 50,000 and the mother had to wire her 100,000. The mother said 50,000 is for her excursion and 50,000 is for her upkeep, and anytime she needs anything, let her not hesitate to call her, and anytime she needs a place to rest, her home is her home. And that is how they were chilling and laughing. Benny is really a smart, intelligent child. All along we thought that Benny was against her, but Benny was for her. The enemy meant it for evil, but God turned it for good. So if an enemy is fighting you, relax and chill. That enemy is pushing you towards your glory. That is what the enemy doesn't know. The devil doesn't know that each time he fights you, he is pushing you towards your glory. Because at the end of that affliction, at the end of that problem, comes glory. Comes what? Honor. Comes dignity. Dan, Emeka, and Debbie fighting Jonathan is also trying to make Jonathan a better person tomorrow. And also, fighting Clara is making Clara a better woman. Clara now is financially empowered. Clara discovered herself and Clara is now happy. Now, this lady rushed and went and met with Hans. Hans saw her and was very happy. Hugged her and said, "You came." Benny said, "Yes, I came because I know you are innocent. I trust you." And Hans was like, okay, I'm not going to offer you anything because I don't want to drug you. You know, they said I drugged you last time. And Hans asked her, why did you send me that text message? She said, I didn't send you any message. Hans removed his phone and showed it to her that you sent me this message and here is your number, here is the phone message. She said, yes, it shows that it's coming from me, but I didn't do it. Hans said, then who must have done it? She said, I was in the house with Auntie Debbie. We were on the dining and she asked me to give her water to drink. So I left to the kitchen to bring her water to drink. Meaning, she surely used my phone and sent that message to you because grandma cannot do such a thing. And now, that was how Debbie was caught. Hans said, go home. I'm going to arrest Debbie. Debbie will be under police custody and the truth will come out from her. So Debbie is planning to do evil, not knowing that they are coming to pick her up. Hey, guys, I always say this thing. When the devil is fighting you, the enemy is fighting you. Don't cry, okay? Don't cry. Lean on your God because the devil is simply pushing you towards your glory. Yes, the devil will make you to become who you never even thought you were going to become. Because they will push you to the wall and you will bring out the good potentials in you and you will know God more. And that is how your life will be brighter than it was supposed to be bright. Now, coming to who? Coming to Kennedy and Emeka. Emeka saw Kennedy leaving Clara's house. Who even showed this guy Clara's place? This guy told Kennedy that, see, you are now having an affair with Clara. So you were waiting for Clara to separate with Jonathan. Instead for you to stand with Jonathan, you are standing with Clara. And this guy, Kennedy, told Emeka that, see, I am not into your evil gang. I stand for the truth. And I will support Clara. You see, Clara, she's a virtuous woman. You see, Clara, she's a blessed lady. And anyone who tries to interrupt that blessing, that person will be cursed. Emeka said, see, me, Emeka, I will make sure that she will never return to Jonathan's house. Why will she even return to Jonathan's house? Jonathan that is as lazy as a pig. Jonathan that is as evil as the devil himself. Now, Emeka now told Kennedy that Jonathan will not return to that house, that he will look for Jonathan a woman. Kennedy said, if you dedicate this energy that you want to put in Jonathan's life to your own life, then you are going to be a better person. You even go to heaven. But let me tell you, karma is real. Karma will face you. And when it faces you, I will not be there to clap hands with you. Now, Kennedy left. And do you know what Emeka said? Emeka said, he will make sure that he destroy Clara, destroy the restaurant business, destroy the relationship Clara will have with the new landlord, and Clara will be sent out of that house. Clara will beg for food. Clara will not even have anybody to give her a cup of water to drink. That if that doesn't happen, then he is not Emeka. Are you God? You will be shocked to see that Clara's life will be booming. Now, Benny returned back home and met Clara, and that is how they were happy together, celebrating and rejoicing. And Benny told Clara one sad news, that Auntie Teresa is coming. Do you know who Auntie Teresa is? Clara became sad, Benny's mother. Now, the truth of Benny's biological mother is going to be revealed. Guys, what do you think of Benny's action? Let me hear you out. The enemy meant it for evil, but God turned it for good. This is a very beautiful episode that you don't want to miss. Let me hear you out in the comment section below. Are you happy with Benny? The actions that Benny took, are you happy? Let me hear you out. Valorize your mental health. Thank you for watching.